No, all right. I know that sounds bad.
What's up, everybody? My name is Eggberry, and welcome back to another Marvel Rivals video. Thank you guys as always for stopping in. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And let's just get right into the video. As you can see here, I am just trying my best to keep everybody alive. I have my ult going on at the moment. I had to move forward a little bit to try and keep one of our tanks alive. I believe it was an Emma. And I actually end up freezing the Doctor Strange during his ult right there. I thought that was pretty funny. I know I'd be mad if I was him. I hate getting interrupted during my ult because that's just so annoying. But anyways, we were able to negate their push pretty well there. There is somebody dying over on the right side over here. The Thor did die. I was also able to freeze the person that killed him. So I know I didn't really get the kill on them, but I just thought the freeze was funny. I've been freezing everybody like crazy. I love Luna's freeze so much. It's so satisfying to land on people. I think I hit somebody with it in there, but obviously the Invis ult kind of cancels that out, so it wouldn't really take place. But anyways, just going to try and join back up with my team here, try and get back on the point. I launch another freeze way back over there. I actually end up getting the Magneto from way back down here, so I will take that. Trying to keep the Thor alive once again over here because he's getting pretty low. And he actually almost died once again over here, but Chad and I are able to keep him alive. Chad is playing White Fox at the moment, and we'll just keep moving along here. Alright, over to Cloak and Dagger here. I know I haven't been playing her as much lately, but anyways, just trying to stay alive. This Penny is pushing way up super far. I'm not really sure why. The other team does have the point captured at the moment. We did win the last round, and I think they were just getting a little too ahead of themselves. As you can see, their Fantastic was up here too. So I was trying to focus on him, and I do end up helping out with that kill there too, as well as the Doctor Strange, who made his way up here too. I just about have my ult. I'm just trying to heal up everybody as much as I can so I can get it real quick, and I am gonna use that as soon as I can. I unfortunately timed it as like the same time as our Invis. I just couldn't really see it. I know I could probably hear it in game, but I think I probably just did it at like the exact same time, so it wasn't enough time to react. But anyways, able to get a couple of kills right there and keep the torch alive. Now we're focusing on the storm over here. I tried to throw down my ball right there, which is why you saw me just try and, you know, attack the ground. But anyways, just gonna try and help out with this Penny over here once again. She's just, I just don't know what their game plan was there. Just hide over by yourself. The team did get rezzed, but I mean, it was pretty much just free kills at this point because everybody was kind of fucking them up. Not gonna lie. We will take that any day of the week. I am just going to speed up this last little part, though, because it's nothing really important. I just wanted to show you that your boy got another freaking MVP at the end of this game. Let's freaking go along with the victory. Let's go, baby. Cloak and Dagger. I'm not the best Cloak and Dagger by any means, but I'll always take an MVP. Let's freaking go. And this is why I hate Squirrel Girl.
Have you seen her fucking crosshair?
Guess who's making a freaking cameo? None other than your boy Star-Lord, the main man. I have missed playing DPS a little bit. I can't lie. I'm not good at DPS. I try to be, but it's just not really my strong suit. So I was happy with myself with this play. I was able to help out pretty well here. I know I'm not flying around a whole ton, but honestly, if I get the kills and help out, I will take that any day of the week. Hey, I end up getting a triple kill right there. Kind of went off for my first Star-Lord game in a while, so I will take that, and we're gonna, of course, emote on them. Let's freaking go, baby. Back as Luna Snow here, we are pushing on to this objective here, trying to keep my Penny alive, as well as Chad, who's out in front of me, helping out with the Penny too. I was able to get the Jeff and the freaking Punisher shortly thereafter. I was trying to keep the Penny alive as well as I could there, but there's just a big old dinosaur that it's very tempting to shoot at as well. So bear with me as I try and do both. But we're able to get this point pretty well captured here, trying to heal up Logan. He's playing Dino at the moment. So Chad and I are keeping him alive as well as we can. And I actually end up getting another kill right here. So I'll take it. Here we are defending the payload. As you can see, there's a Punisher that is kind of just out in the middle of everybody. We are able to get a couple of kills here, but unfortunately, we do have a couple people getting low ourselves, and I'm trying my best to keep them alive. Looks like our dino, Mr. Logan, is actually smart enough to come back and get some heals, but our Punisher was not, unfortunately. So he ended up dying right there. But we're just kind of pulling back a little bit here because there wasn't really a reason for us to be up that far, especially with the payload being as far as it was. So we're just going to kind of hold here a little bit more, try and play a little more reserved rather than just being super aggressive. But there's a big fight going on right here. I do have my ult at the moment, and I saw everybody was getting low, so I decided to use it, and it worked out pretty well. I will say I was able to do some DPS, or not DPS, but like damage boost and some healing, and then I froze the freaking dino right after that, as well as killed the freaking Strange, and then the dino followed up right after. So easy freaking money.
I think I'm just going to stay up here for the rest of the match.
So as you just heard me say in game, I decided I was just gonna, chill up here for the rest of the game. So that's what I did pretty much anyways. I did have to jump off at one point a little bit later just because I got ulted directly like on the payload and I didn't want to die, but whatever. Anyways, Logan decided to join me back here, and Chad does join us eventually, but as you can see, Logan and I are kind of doing some good work from back here. He was able to get a couple of kills there, and I'm just kind of helping out as much as I can. I know I don't really see anybody at the moment, but like I said, I just didn't want to move. The only thing I was really moving at this point was my aiming cursor, and not really my joystick to walk. So it was literally just this. I was able to get a double kill, so I will take it. And trying to help out with this other one here. I do have my ult now as well, so we're just kind of chilling. Like I said, very, very easy match, and Chad ends up joining us here shortly. He's trying to jump on right now. Just a little cut here because there was just kind of some random garbage going on, not really anything important, but this is the part where I do end up having to jump off, and I just thought this part was honestly pretty funny.
Alright, y'all got that. Sorry. Alright. Anyways.
All right, back is Luna Snow here once again, trying to heal up everybody. Logan is playing as Dino, and Chad is healer with me, along with another person. And when the Squirrel Girl ulted right there, all three of the healers just decided to jump up on the payload here together. As you can see, I do end up getting a kill right there on the Cloak and Dagger as well, so I will take that. But I just thought that was kind of funny that all three of us ended up jumping up top there to try and avoid the Squirrel Girl ult rather than deal with it ourselves. And I was also able to get another kill right there. Moving right along into the next clip. This is actually a penny clip at this moment. So we're gonna try and use our ult here shortly. As you can see, I just placed down my nest over to my right in a spot where not many people can see it. I do have my ult here going now at the moment because there was a black cat at the back for a little bit. She did end up moving back forward with her team, so I decided I was going to try and press a little bit, and I end up getting a couple of kills right there, as well as this other penny after I get out of my ult. And we are just going to keep moving along on the payload over here and trying to do what I can. I do end up getting in the middle of that Moon Knight ult right there, but luckily I didn't end up dying. I had some good healers behind me. I believe Chad is playing White Fox. Once again, he's been on his White Fox grind, but I'm not going to complain about that. Moving right along once again into a Luna Snow game, and I just froze another freaking person. Oh my freaking gosh, it's just so funny to see. And we ended up getting the Captain America as well as the Gambit and somebody else. I think it's the Hello right there. So end up getting a freaking triple kill. Always gonna take that. I end up trying to emote here. As you can see, I'm trying to get to something that I can do, and I just haven't emoted in so long that I was struggling to find it. I did luckily find it eventually, so I'm just kind of chilling out on the payload here. As you can see, we've got a couple of other people chilling out with me. Chad is playing Moon Knight at the moment, and I had to hop back down because the rest of the team decided to show back up, or at least parts of their team. I thought they were going to make more of a better push here, but just end up working out that well for him. I did end up getting another double kill right there, so we'll always take that. And yeah, gonna hop back on the point here now that we've got it calmed down once again. And guess what, I really didn't mean to press I need healing right there. this is what I meant to do. So apologies. All right, back over to Penny here, and we are just defending this objective. As you can see, I'm going to move over to my right and place down my nest, kind of waiting for them to push back in. They had jumped in a couple of times, and the reason I was turned around right there is because I thought the black cat had dived in, but she didn't end up doing that until a little bit later. I end up getting the Deadpool with my nest, or my spiders, I should say, and then the Iron Fist and the blade were back here, but I end up getting the Iron Fist myself and helping out with the blade. And then I get the Jeff as well, so W. All right, last clip of the video here. Once again, playing as Penny. I place my nest down and just have that up for some passive healing, as well as, you know, my healers behind me. I am able to get a quick double kill right here, trying to take out this freaking Hella that was trying to push back right there. I did try and turn around and help out with the captain as well, but he was dead before I could do much. I did get the dino as well to get a triple kill, so I will take that. And now we're just kind of pushing whoever was left back. I thought maybe they were going to try and make another push, and they do end up making one eventually, but it was just a little bit too late. The captain tried to jump in right there, but I was able to trap him as well as the person next to him a little shortly after that. So they end up using a lot of their ults right here. I thought it was kind of a waste because we were right next to our spawn, and we could just, you know, go back and heal and revive if we needed to, but they were trying really hard to get me right here, but luckily I had some good healing on me and I was able to stay alive. We flipped this push around pretty quickly and we were just able to get back onto the payload in no time. That is going to do it for this episode though, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time.
Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Then bring it down hard. Someday, we'll put it together.
What are you doing?
Dance off, bro. Me and you.